Round 7 and the French Grand Prix at Manicourt. A new ownership for the Ligier team.
J'avais acheté le team et Benetton m'a aidé un petit peu dans l'achat parce que c'était beaucoup d'argent.
Itai Flavio Briatore has bought the team personally. Benetton helped me a bit, but it is a lot of money, and it means a lot of more responsibility for me. A new challenge as well. I know what I want to achieve. The team has to become competitive within 2 to 3 years. I can't do miracles, but Ligier should be able to show its worth in 1995, 96, and hopefully to be competitive.
Le travail doit être orienté sur le futur, sur le 95 et 96.
But the main story of interest at Manicourt is the return of Mansell.
There's a lot of potential in the car, but it will take a little bit of getting used to. We haven't got a balance yet, but I think when you only get, 21 laps or 23 laps, it's, you're up against it. So I'm very happy to be 6th at the moment, and I know there's a lot more to come.
The crowd support for Nigel Mansell as intense as ever. He made his return to a Formula One car at Brands Hatch a little bit before the race at Manicourt. An opportunity for 15,000 fans to turn up and watch Mansell get used to the Williams Renault once again.
Well, good morning to everybody who's listening. Hope you have a reasonable day.
And so to Manicourt and the onboard radio.
Have the telecontrol, please. We're going to go back. Leave the spring and just do the bar.
Go back to 2 on the front bar, please.
Winless in IndyCars, what could he do on his return in Formula One?
Where is Nigel with wing? Similar, not identical.
Well,
Again, it's 2 flying laps.
One will do, my friend, if the car's balanced. Coming out of this corner, flat out in 5th. Accelerating. Up to 6th. Breaking down, 2nd in the hairpin. Turn end very tight. Accelerating through. That's the 3rd, 4th, 5th.
And so to the start of the race that had seen a great battle in qualifying between Nigel Mansell and Damon Hill, but it was Hill who narrowly took the pole position. It all seemed to count for nothing, though, as Michael Schumacher made the most remarkable of starts from his 3rd position on the grid. In fact, it was a start that had many tongues wagging, and people were asking whether the traction control that had been banned for the start of the 1994 season really was completely out of the question in Formula One these days. Damon Hill was certainly surprised at the speed that Schumacher had been able to get past him, having considered that he had made a pretty good start himself. And yet it was the Benetton that had come flashing through on the approach to the first corner. Hill in 2nd place, while meanwhile the battle in 3rd place is between Nigel Mansell just ahead of Jean Alesi. Mansell's was an impressive return, particularly in qualifying. The race might prove to be a different matter. Out of the race on the 20th lap, Alessandro Zanardi and his Mugen Honda in trouble. Mansell into the pits, starting off the refuelling for the cars, but Schumacher is once again enjoying himself up front. Problems further back at the Adelaide hairpin. Morbidelli and Panis getting it together, and for Panis it would be the first and last time that he would go out of the race during the year. Alesi going at his own pace, still in 3rd place and leading teammate Gerhard Berger by 15 seconds. The Ferrari certainly seems to be in better shape now. Damon Hill is out alone in 2nd place, hoping that Schumacher will make a mistake or something will go wrong. It goes wrong for Jean Alesi, and it goes even further wrong for Rubens Barrichello, who gets caught out by Jean Alesi trying to rejoin. It's a great shame for both the drivers who were going well in this race. Nigel Mansell going out on the 45th lap with transmission problems. Disappointing return for Mansell, who must have been hoping for a good result to really shake things up in Grand Prix racing. Berger is now in third position, having had a fairly conservative race, but lapping consistently. And he's the only driver with Damon Hill not lapped at this point. Out once again, a Peugeot-powered McLaren. But success for Heinz-Harald Frentzen, with an excellent fourth place, and with De Cesaris in sixth, is proving to be an excellent day for the Sauber team. Michael Schumacher passes the checkered flag once again and takes his sixth victory in 7 races. Briatore suitably delighted with the fact that Schumacher has now opened up the gap in the championship to 37 points, a seemingly insurmountable lead over Hill, who nevertheless continued his run of consistent, fault-free performances to stay in the chase of the title. And at the end of the day, more signs of a Ferrari revitalisation.